I told you I cheated a couple times.
Couple times is not gonna get you to 700.
My 600-pound life stories that almost ended in tragedy. Drop a like to this video if you love watching my 600-pound life. Hey there everyone, what's up? And welcome back to another video on FilmVert. My 600-pound life is one of the most tragic, yet one of the most motivational shows on television. It gives us a glimpse into the lives of some overly obese people struggling to survive because of various diseases or their unhealthy lifestyle. While some of the individuals do appear on the show could not gather enough courage to tackle their situation and force themselves into doing the right things, many did manage to overcome their addictions and change their lives with the help of Dr. Now. Although almost all the individuals who appeared on My 600-Pound Life had really bad circumstances, there were some individuals who were literally close to death before joining Dr. Now's program and undergoing gastric bypass surgery. In today's video, we'll be taking a look at 5 of My 600-Pound Life stars who nearly died. So, without any further ado, let's get started. Number 5, ZSALYNN. ZSALYNN, who was one of the most inspirational success stories from the show, had to go through a lot during her weight loss journey. She not only had to overcome her bad habits, but also had to suffer from the emotional trauma of having a greedy and an extremely unsupportive husband. Her husband revealed that he loved fat women, and he did not support his wife's decision to have a weight loss surgery. This obviously was traumatic for ZSALYNN, as she was in a life-threatening situation without the surgery. She broke out in tears and told that it was just shocking for her to know that she would be repulsive to her husband after the surgery. Well, I think anyone in a relationship with such a greedy individual should immediately call it quits. Number 4, James. When James appeared on My 600-Pound Life in 2017, he weighed 791 pounds, and he was one of the most critical patients to ever appear on the show. He was also one of the most careless people who did not care about his health or those around him. His daughter had quit school, and his father had to refinance his house in order to pay for his transport to Dr. Now. James could not move at all. He had multiple health issues, and even his legs started rotting. It seemed like only a matter of time before his body would shut down. Dr. Now tried his best to make him realize how critical his situation was, but he didn't seem to care. His girlfriend Lisa continued feeding him high-calorie food, and he ended up gaining 60 pounds during the first week of his stay at the hospital. This is when Dr. Now totally lost it and told James and Lisa that enough is enough. He also denied James the weight loss surgery. Number 3, Laura PEREZ. 41-year-old Laura PEREZ appeared during the 3rd season of the show. At the time she came on the show, she weighed 594 pounds. And according to Dr. Now, she was in one of the worst physical shapes he had ever seen. Laura had a food addiction that started early in her childhood after being molested by an older cousin at the age of 5. The emotional trauma had led her to using food as a coping mechanism. Things kept getting worse, and now it had come to a point where Laura was sick of everything and had started thinking of herself as a problem for her family who had to take care of her. But it turned out that this disgust for her obesity led her to lose more than 412 pounds on the show. She worked hard and followed Dr. Now's program in order to provide the viewers with one of the most shocking transformations on the show. Although she did manage to lose weight, she could not save her marriage. Her boyfriend Joey felt insecure, and they ended up getting separated. Number 2, COVEY. When COVEY appeared on the 11th episode of Season 7, she was 39 years old and was dangerously obese. It turns out that a couple of childhood traumas had led her to using eating as a coping mechanism, and it had drastically decreased her quality of life. When she was shown moving to Houston to meet Dr. Now, she found it very difficult to get in the car and move around. Things got worse when she reached Houston with her mother. Not only Jeanne's mother felt sick and had to undergo a surgery of her own, Jeanne also got the news of her father's death while they were in Houston. This combination of her mother's sickness and the death of her father led her to quit Dr. Now's weight loss program. Number 1, Reyes. Ashley Reyes weighed 668 pounds when she appeared on the show. She started gaining weight after experiencing sexual abuse at the age of 11. She had to live in her parents' house as she could not get a job due to her weight. When she appeared on the show, she cried and told that she desperately wanted to get out of the situation. She wanted to get a job and start a family. She even said that she hated herself when she looked in the mirror. It was kind of evident from her words that she was really sick of her life and wanted to change. With that, we've come to the end of today's video. We really wish that these individuals find their way out of their troubles. You guys can let us know your thoughts and also mention any other guests in the show that nearly ended in tragedy by leaving a comment below. We'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching.